It's your boy Selfmadefilmz, man. You tuned in to Bar for Bar podcast, live from the kitchen. Now, I mean, I got a short show for y'all tonight, man. I ain't going to recap nothing tonight. You know what I mean? I just want to talk about a few things. Sorry for the wait, man. I know I ain't blogged in like a week and a half. You know what I mean? But I've been working on something special. Now, I'm going to announce it tonight on this blog. You know what I mean? I've been working very, very, very hard on this project. I also work a 9 to 5, you know what I mean, all crazy rotation hour shifts. Yeah, I'm essential, and I'm glad I'm essential, but yeah, I got work. So like I said, I ain't dropped a blog in over a week because I've been working on a project. But before we get into the big news, I want to talk about a few things. If you tuned in to Young Cannon versus C Money, you know what I mean, the last few days, it's definitely a treat for the culture. You feel me? They was going back and forth. They was going crazy in the first 2 rounds. You know what I mean? It was on par to be, I think, a nice little, almost classic battle. You know what I mean? But it was definitely fire up until the 3rd round. I think C Money. I hope I'm saying his name right. But C Money, he had a real short round. I think he spit like maybe 4 bars and then ended it. So I gave the battle 2-1 to Cannon, but you know what I mean, this ain't an official recap. I just wanted to tell y'all about that battle. If y'all ain't go see it, make sure y'all check that battle out. It's definitely a treat, you know what I mean, especially with all the online content that's been dropping, you know what I mean. But I wanted to talk about that. Also, man, shout out to my Wave Gang family, man. I started blogging 2 months ago, and they took me in. They've been showing me mad love. You know what I mean? Basically schooling me on the game. So shout out to Pretty Money. Shout out to my man EJ _always. Shout out to Mona Ray. She blowing up right now. Salute to everything that everybody's doing right now, man. Salute to all the bloggers, all the battlers, everybody staying safe, man. Keeping the culture moving forward from home. Yeah. So shout out to Wave Gang, man. You know what it is. Bar for Bar podcast, man, live from the kitchen. Also, I want to get into this new segment, man. It's called Body of the Week, man. It's body bag season, you know what I mean? And this week's body goes to my man King Chi. You know what I mean? He battled Ill Will, and Ill Will shot the man, zipped the bag up, put the bag in the coroner van, drove the van down to the morgue. You know what I mean? It was an absolute body. It was a 1-round battle, but it was apparent from the jump the difference in skill levels between Ill Will and King Chi. I never seen King Chi before. I don't know who told him that it was a good idea to stand in front of Ill Will. Somebody not keeping it real with him or something, but hopefully he can bounce back from this and keep his career going forward with a bounce back performance. Shout out to Ill Will too. He came in there, he did what he had to do. You know what I mean? And he got him up out of there like within the first 4 bars, like, you know what I mean? So that's the body of the week right now. Respect to both of those brothers, but it is what it is. Yeah, man, there's a lot of things going on. So let's get to the big news. A couple weeks ago, I had an idea. I wanted to do something for the culture. You know what I mean? Everybody at home bored. You know what I mean? So I thought it would be a good idea to have a blogger on blogger battle. I seen people like I believe it was Jay Black and Queens Flip do a 1-round battle at one of the URL events. Jay Black, I think, took it more seriously than Queens Flip, but you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, that was Jay Black did his thing. Shout out to Champion, salute them too, man. Anwar, Rita, and the rest of the crew up there, Dree and all that. They doing their thing, but they had a battle and it was alright, but like I said, Queens Flip was playing around. So I got an idea, like maybe we could do one online. So I challenged, I wouldn't say challenge, but I invited a couple other bloggers to battle me. You know what I mean? I hear bloggers spit a couple bars here and there all the time. We all got a couple bars. Nobody took my invite, so it didn't. I thought it wasn't going to happen, but then I had the bright idea, like maybe reach out to a couple battlers. I've been building relationships with battlers since we took that trip to Atlanta for the Get Back card and the Genesis card. So I've been building relationships with certain people since then. So I reached out to a couple battlers. My man I think I might have bit off more than I can chew, but I got somebody to accept the battle, and that person is Snake Eyes. So you got Selfmadefilmz versus Snake Eyes, the blogger, the wet behind the ears, red shirt, freshman blogger versus the veteran, you know what I mean? Top tier Snake Eyes, you know what I mean? People probably think I don't got a chance in the world, but I'm not. It's not about if I win or lose. It's about entertaining and, you know what I mean? Entertaining the culture and entertaining the fans that's watching this at home. Give them something to laugh at. Give them something that they can talk about. You know what I mean? Especially right now, we're on lockdown. So yeah, Sunday, I'm dropping a battle, an online battle between me and Snake Eyes, 5 p.m. on Sunday. Like I said, shout out to Snake Eyes, shout out to Dot Mob, salute all of them over there, man. Nothing but respect. Snake Eyes, I appreciate you for accepting this and giving me a shot, putting your boy on. You know what I mean? It's all love over here, man. We gonna get into it, man. Hopefully I got a couple bars for you in there, but battle's gonna drop on Sunday at 5 p.m. So make sure y'all go and subscribe to my channel now. You know what I mean? So you can get that notification when the battle come out. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you know what I mean? All the same name at Selfmadefilmz and Films with a Z. You know what I mean? All those links will be in the description below as well. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. This is Bar for Bar Podcast. It's your boy Selfmadefilmz, and we live from the kitchen, man. We do it for y'all. I love y'all. We do it for the culture, man. Salute y'all. So.
Y'all niggas can't be serious right now. I'm the all-time heavyweight champion of blowers. I'm leading.
You survived the headshot, but you with veggie from the den. What makes you think I won't double back round and split your cabbage? I'm a savage. And even at your best, nigga, you average. From the jump, I light a nigga up like my intro brand.
Last week, you ran through him comfortably. But it's like you drunk trying to drive and I'm your sober friend. How dare you try to take the wheel in front of me? I'm a killer, nigga. Violate, I bet it's on sight. Bow, then it's detention in front of medics all night. Morgan Freeman, Mountain Dew. I show you how to put a legend on ice. I've been nice. Rex smoked you twice. I know you do, nigga. I'm fire.